This is a response video and a reaction to how I guess since he didn't drop my name, I'll be respectful. Even though I feel extremely disrespected and disappointed at his reasoning and complete 180 on how he handled the situation and how he showed me who he was, and then has done a 180 from that. For what reason, I don't know. I cannot say. I'm flabbergasted, man, at what you've said about me, and I don't understand where it's coming from. I'm just extremely disappointed. Not that I don't get to go to the conference, and not that I mean, I am disappointed that I didn't get to meet you. That's probably the only main thing I'm disappointed about, is that we didn't even get to meet. That seemingly out of nowhere, for no good reason, you just kind of turned your back on me, man. And it's not through anything I've done, because what he's accused me of doing is calling another flat earther a shill, another truther a shill in one of my videos because someone else said he was a shill. Or, like, I just don't get it. I don't understand where that's coming from. It doesn't make any sense to me because it's not something that I've done, and it's not something that I ever will do. That's not me, and I thought you could see deep enough into me. I thought I was transparent enough for you to be able to see that about me. Uh, I just don't get it. I don't understand. I'm really confused and disappointed that I don't know what else to say. I guess I expected too much. I mean, I didn't expect anything more than what you led me to expect from what you shown me about you as a person. Uh, I feel like I didn't expect anything more than you led me to expect, and just seemingly out of nowhere, just sad and disappointed about this whole thing. Big misunderstanding. Uh, I just don't understand. Maybe it just reinforces the belief that I've always held, that you can't count on anybody but yourself. You can't take people at face value. You can't take people at their word. That people will change on a whim maybe through no fault of their own. Maybe through, I mean, I didn't change. I haven't changed. Nothing about me changed. Everything about me is still the same. I haven't changed and never will, and I don't understand where this came from, where this change out of this person came from. I'm just confused and left in the dark, and I don't understand where all this came from. Without getting into too much specifics, because I feel like I'll just be muddying the water and getting drama and saying drama that shouldn't be said. But I just don't understand. I don't get it. Out of the one person that I've met that I expected more from, not even expected more from, just expected for them to be at face value for what they've shown me, and how I've interpreted. Maybe this is my fault. You know, he said that if there's any moral to this story, actions have reactions, and you can't just do whatever you want. He said actions have consequences. You can't just go off the cuff and go off on somebody else and not expect to have repercussions. And my response to that is, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know what you're talking about. What you're accusing me of doing, I have not done. I just haven't done it. That leads me to believe that that leads me to believe a lot of different things. That either you never had the full intention to begin with, or you're having doubts because of something someone else said, or you're having doubts because a misinterpretation. You accused me of calling someone else a shill because someone else said they were a shill, and I don't know what you're talking about because I don't do that. I just got onto Jake's ass for doing that because the negativity. Yes, I do admit that I have put out some negative. The couple of last videos I put out were kind of negative and they were somewhat vulgar, but the only videos I put out that were negative were responses to globe believers telling me how stupid I am when I know I'm not stupid. Like, the only negative videos I've put out have been in response to globe believers, to those with that religious mindset that deserve a lot more than just a few harsh words. They deserve a lot more. They deserve physical consequences for their actions. But, I'm not one to exact vengeance. I will only defend myself if I'm under attack by direct means. So that makes me believe that you're the one who's gone off the cuff, brother, not me. What you're accusing me of without grounds is kind of ridiculous. I'm a little upset. I shouldn't be, and I'm going to get over it. I already am over it. It's just, this hurts more than anything. This hurts, this right here, this whole scenario, this, everything that just has gone on. What he said in this video concerning me hurts more than all the insults that I've ever taken from all the Globe believers. As bad as those things bother me and have bothered me, they're nothing. They're just a drop in the bucket compared to the heartache that I've gotten from this one episode, from someone that I thought I could trust, from someone that I thought actually understood me and knew where I was coming from with these things. You know, perhaps it was me. Perhaps I expected too much, and I probably did. I typically don't do that. I typically don't let people in, but when I do, I always end up getting fucked. So, I mean, this is the last straw. There's not another person I will ever trust. There's not another person I will ever let in. You know, this flat earth stuff has really made the lines clear. The line has been drawn in the sand, and it's drawn deep. I can see it. Friends and family refuse to acknowledge the truth that I'm trying to share with them because they simply don't care. My father is a drug addict and always will be nothing more than a drug addict because he don't care to change. My mother's a psycho, crazy, mentally unstable, refuses to listen to any kind of constructive criticism or correction. There's two people on this earth that I trust. And one of them I've never even met, but I've had hours and hours and hours of conversation with through Facebook, and he's the most in-touch person that I've ever met. Not just on any one thing. We don't agree on everything. I mean, fundamentally we do through our misunderstandings and misassumptions. I know we agree on everything because that's liberty. We're both liberty-oriented. We don't get offended at each other, even whenever we argue about things. There's two people I trust on earth, and that's my woman and my friend James. Lives about 2.5 hours south of me, and we've never met in person, but we've had, like I said, hours and hours of conversation. And those are the only two people on earth I trust. So, well, this has been a very sore and sad misunderstanding. I guess I'm thankful for it because, you know, you live and let live, and then you learn. And if there's anything I've learned from this, it reinforces that previous belief that I've always held, is that as I've gotten older, that you cannot trust anyone but yourself. You can't take anyone at face value except for those you can. So, thanks for listening, and heed my words. Don't count on anyone that you know you can't count on. Don't let anyone in that you know that you have any kind of doubts about being in. I don't know. Fuck. For those of you who can see through the shit that I've said, for those of you that can see through me into the real me, I say thanks and respect and peace out to you.